Top 7 high-income skills that will make you rich in 2026. Let's start. There's a guy sitting in a coffee shop in Austin right now. No office, no commute, no boss breathing down his neck. Last month he made $11,000. The month before, $17,000. He doesn't have a computer science degree. He didn't go to an Ivy League school. He learned one skill, got good at it, and the market paid him for it. This video is about exactly that. In 2026, the gap between people who earn well and people who barely keep up isn't about degrees anymore. Student loan debt is at $1.7 trillion. Student loan debt, a 4-year degree, costs $120,000 on average. And half of college graduates are working jobs that don't require a degree. The isn't broken, it changed. The system isn't broken, it just changed. And the people winning right now figured that out early. We researched job boards, freelance platforms, LinkedIn hiring data, and salary reports to build this list. These are not generic suggestions. These are the 7 skills where the money is actually moving, right now, in 2026. Skill 1. AI automation and prompt engineering. Let's get into it. 1 year ago, most companies didn't have a job title for this. Today, it's one of the fastest growing and highest paid roles in tech. AI prompt engineering and automation is the skill of making AI tools work for real business outcomes. We're talking ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Midjourney, and the workflows that connect them. Anyone can type a question into ChatGPT. That's not the skill. The skill is building systems. Automating a customer support pipeline. Creating an AI-powered content engine that produces 30 pieces of content a week. Building lead generation workflows that run without human input. Companies are paying $80,000 to $160,000 per year for full-time AI automation specialists. On Upwork and TopTail, freelancers in this space charge $75 to $200 per hour. The core stack you need. Deep understanding of how large language models respond to context and structure, prompt architecture, system prompts, chain of thought prompting, few shot examples, workflow automation tools, Zapier, Make, formerly Integromat, N8N, basic API knowledge to connect AI tools to real business systems, industries hiring right now, SaaS companies, marketing agencies, law firms, healthcare, real estate, e-commerce. Here's the opportunity nobody talks about. Most business owners know AI exists. Very few know how to actually use it to save time and make money. That gap is enormous, and right now, it's wide open. Skill 2. Copywriting and conversion writing. Copywriting is one of the oldest skills in business. In 2026, it pays more than it ever has. Here's why. Every business, from a one-person Etsy shop to a billion-dollar software company, needs words that make people take action. Buy this. Click here. Book a call. Subscribe now. Those words don't write themselves, and most business owners are terrible at writing them. There's a crucial distinction most people miss. A content writer informs. A copywriter converts. One well-written sales email can generate tens of thousands of dollars for a business in a single day. One high-converting landing page can run for years and print money on autopilot. The person who wrote it gets paid very well. Income reality in the U.S. Freelance copywriters with 1 to 2 years of experience, $4,000 to $8,000 per month. Experienced direct response copywriters, $10,000 to $30,000 per month. Top-tier copywriters writing sales letters and VSLs, $50,000 to $100,000 plus per project. What you need to learn: the psychology of persuasion and decision-making, direct response copywriting, study the legends. David Ogilvy, Gary Halbert, Eugene Schwartz, writing for every format: email sequences, Facebook ads, landing pages, video sales letters, how to measure what you write, open rates, click-through rates, conversion rates. This skill compounds over time. Every project teaches you more about human psychology. And human psychology doesn't change. The platforms change. The principles don't. Skill 3. Video editing and short-form content production. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels, LinkedIn video, podcasts. Every creator, every brand, every business needs video in 2026. The demand for skilled video editors has exploded, and it's not slowing down. But here's the important nuance. Basic editing, trimming clips, and adding a music track, that's a commodity. Anyone with a laptop can do it. What pays well is storytelling through editing. Pacing, sound design, color grading, motion graphics, knowing when to cut, when to hold a shot, when to drop a beat. That's the difference between an editor making $15 per video and one making $500 per video. Short-form content is its own skill set, separate from long-form. Reels and TikToks have their own grammar. Hook in the first 2 seconds. Hold attention for 30. End with a reason to follow. Editors who understand that psychology are in extremely high demand right now. U.S. income range. Beginner with basic skills. $2,000 to $4,000 per month. Intermediate with a strong portfolio. $6,000 to $10,000 per month. Specialist working with major YouTube channels or brands. $12,000 to $25,000 per month. Tools to learn: DaVinci Resolve, free and industry standard, Adobe Premiere Pro, CapCut for short form, After Effects for motion graphics. The fastest path to income. Find one creator or brand and edit for them consistently. Don't just build a portfolio of pretty videos. Build a portfolio of results, videos that grew channels, increased watch time, drove sales. That portfolio is your negotiating power. Skill 4, digital marketing and paid advertising. Every dollar a business spends on advertising needs to come back as 2. The person who makes that happen is invaluable. In 2026, digital marketing is not about posting on social media. That's marketing assistance. Real digital marketing is performance marketing, paid ads, funnel building, analytics, and ROI. 2 platforms dominate: Google Ads and Meta Ads, Facebook and Instagram. A performance marketer who can profitably manage $100,000 per month in ad spend? That person earns $80,000 to $150,000 per year as an employee. As a freelancer managing 5 to 10 clients, $15,000 to $40,000 per month is achievable. The full skill stack. Paid ads, campaign architecture, audience targeting, bidding strategy, creative testing, funnel design, landing pages, lead magnets, email sequences, retargeting, analytics, Google Analytics 4, Meta Business Suite, conversion tracking setup, copywriting fundamentals. Your ad copy determines your cost per click. One honest warning: you need to spend money to learn this properly. Even $500 to $1,000 running your own test campaigns will teach you more than 10 online courses. The fastest path in. Find a small local business, a gym, a dental practice, a real estate agent, and offer to manage their ads for free or a reduced rate. Build one real case study. One solid case study that shows actual results opens doors to clients paying $3,000 to $10,000 per month per account. Skill 5, web development and no-code development. This skill splits into 2 distinct paths. Path A, traditional web development. Full-stack developers, People who can build both the front end and the back end of a web application are among the highest paid professionals in America. Average salary: $110,000 to $160,000 per year. Senior developers and freelancers with strong portfolios, $200,000 plus per year. Freelance international rates: $75 to $200 per hour. Core stack in 2026. React or Next.js for front end. Node.js or Python for back end. PostgreSQL or MongoDB for databases. AWS or Vercel for deployment. Realistic timeline: 12 to 18 months of serious, structured learning to land a first job or client. It's not fast. But the income ceiling is extremely high, and the skill stays relevant for decades. Path B: no-code development. This path is newer and massively underestimated. Platforms like Webflow, Bubble, Framer, and Glide let you build professional websites and full web applications without writing traditional code. Businesses love this because it's faster and more affordable than hiring a traditional developer. Skilled no-code developers in the US charge $3,000 to $15,000 per project. Many designers are moving into no-code because it multiplies their value. You design and build with no developer dependency. If you're not naturally drawn to math-heavy logic, no-code is the smarter entry point. If systems and logic excite you, traditional development will pay you for decades. Skill 6. Data analysis and business intelligence companies are drowning in data. Every click, every purchase, every user action generates numbers. The problem is almost no one knows what those numbers mean. A data analyst is the person who looks at those numbers and says, here's what's happening, here's why, here's what to do next. That clarity is worth serious money. This skill doesn't look glamorous. It doesn't make for great Instagram content, but it has some of the strongest job security of anything on this list, because data doesn't go away, and the need to understand it only grows. U.S. income range: entry level, 0 to 2 years, $55,000 to $80,000 per year. Mid-level, 2 to 5 years, $90,000 to $130,000 per year. Senior analyst or BI specialist, $140,000 to $200,000 per year. Independent data consultant, $500 to $1,500 per day. Core tools to learn: Excel at an advanced level, SQL for querying databases, Python with the Pandas library for analysis, Power BI, or Tableau for visualization. But the tools are secondary. The real skill is asking the right questions. Where are we losing customers? Which product actually has the best margin? Which marketing channel is driving real revenue? If you can answer those questions clearly and back them up with data, Skill 7, personal brand building and social media strategy. This last skill is different from the others. The first 6 are services you sell to clients. This one is the multiplier for everything else. In 2026, your personal brand is your most valuable professional asset. Let's be precise about what this means. Personal brand building is not chasing followers. It is not posting motivational quotes on LinkedIn. It is the strategic, consistent communication of your expertise to the right audience. A developer with 30,000 LinkedIn followers gets inbound client requests without sending a single cold email. A copywriter with a strong presence on X charges 3 times more than one without. A marketer who regularly publishes case studies and insights attracts better clients automatically. Your personal brand does the selling while you're sleeping. And social media strategy as a standalone skill, meaning doing this for other people and businesses, is extremely well compensated. U.S. market rates. Social media strategist at an agency, $55,000 to $90,000 per year. Freelance social media strategist, $3,000 to $10,000 per month per client. Content strategist for personal brands or executives, $5,000 to $20,000 per month. What to learn? Platform-specific content strategy, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and X each have completely different algorithms and content grammars. Analytics, follower growth, reach, engagement rate, and most importantly, revenue attributed to content. One powerful shortcut. If you're building any of the other 6 skills on this list, document that journey publicly. Your learning process is content. Your mistakes are content. Your wins are content. 6 months of consistent, honest posting compounds into opportunities you cannot manufacture any other way. Let's bring this home. 7 skills, all learnable without a 4-year degree, all in demand, all capable of replacing and then exceeding the median American salary. The median household income in the U.S. right now is around $74,000 a year. Every single skill on this list, at an intermediate level, can match or beat that number. Several of them can double or triple it, but here's the honest truth. You don't need all 7. You need one. One skill, learned deeply, combined with the ability to communicate your value clearly. That is enough to change your financial life. The question is never which skill is the best. The question is which one fits how your brain actually works. If you love words, copywriting, if you're wired analytically, data or paid advertising, if you're creative, video editing, if you enjoy building systems, web development, or AI automation. If you're genuinely curious about everything, AI automation, because it sits at the intersection of every industry, pick one. Go deep. Start before you feel ready. Because the person making $15,000 a month from their laptop right now did not wait until they were perfect.